Let's have a look. Alright, hey everyone, you can see me. Just waiting for a couple of platforms. Won't be long. We're almost there. Almost there. That like the guy from Star Wars. Ah, we're on. Hey everybody, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Now, today doing a bit of a general tinker on the three kits. The first one the three kits will be our Hawker Tempest. Hang on, I'll actually check boards up. Excuse me a brief moment. Oh, see what it says I can. Now, yeah, as I was saying, the three kits we're going to be working on are the Hawker Tempest, the Avro Lancaster, and the Bomber Resupply Kit. Now, the Bomber Resupply Kit we'll do last, and that's because that's fine detailing. It's not anything that's really that I want to really get out of the way. The purpose of our other agendas. Now, to that end, first things first. Oh yeah. Now then, to explain what I'm doing, I will probably be best served to show you as we go along. These are the things. So first, a bit of light, a bit of camera angle for you, and there we go, kids. Now, not first. I've already had my first thing. First being a coffee, mouthful of coffee. Excuse me again for a moment. Now that's better. Now, I'll show you what I'm tinkering with here on the Tempest. Tinker, tinker, tinker. Let's see how these ones are. But we'll worry about that later. Now, here's our fuselage, rather obviously. I digress. But the problem we've got, okay, this slides into there like that. What's happening is, as I've got to do that, yoke, I don't know if you're probably not going to be able to see it. The yoke's getting in the way of the bottom line. And as you can see, it's sort of getting knocked out. So what we're going to do, put that in, after I have the fuselage together. Now, you're also supposed to put the pilot in after the fact. Now, I'm comfortable with that, but we'll put him in and then the yoke back in. This should this jump quite easily, happily, and does boom like. So that's going to be easy. So that's step one anyway. And we will get onto that in. Now I might. This is. Might need a bit of painting. That's fine. Alright. So let's get this on as we should. And at that juncture, we'll let that dry. Give it a bit of time. And then, while that's drying, we're going to do a bit of masking on the lank. And then, let's see about getting the pilot in. that dry. Then, and so we'll go. Now I'm gonna look at doing the boogaloo in about an hour and a half. So as you know. Put the glue. Um, uh, yep. Mm. We were writing about what I know. Glue. Right all the way in. Oh fuck! Seriously, people. This is annoying. We're gonna breathe. We're gonna breathe. We're gonna get tweezers. That chair, curse. Where this is, I'm not exaggerating. While I'm at it, what I was groaning about before. Hey, I believe that is there. The footrests came out, but I can assure you no one has noticed. Let's get that fucking chair back. That is oh, is that the footrests there? No. Right. Motion. There. Was I where the hell did they even go? Thank you. Do not care. A bit annoying, isn't it? What we do. Trials and tribulations, people. Right. Now, you know, the thing is, looking at the height of that, I should still be able to get this in. Do I want to? That's the only question I actually have. Do I want to keep a pearl? The answer is yes. It, I don't even know why. Actually, I do know. Anyway. But it so beautifully when there was the picture. Hold that for a little bit. Oh, quite sitting as it should, so far as I can tell. This pulpit. Be careful I don't break the bloody. Again. Okay. This means war. Going hard on this son of a bitch. Right, that's gonna have to dry. I was sanding the bejesus out of that fucker. I'm pissed now. Real pissed. Yes, I know. I should have waited for the chip. But why was that fitting so nicely before? Then just going, no. You choose to give you a big lump where there should be no lump. Pissed. Pissed, I tell you. Son of a bitch. Yeah, now you're listening, aren't you? Yeah. Break that up just a little. Oh, don't light up, you bitch. Right, you stay there. Frustration rating 10, kids. Where's that bloody file? Grumpy, grumpy, grumpy. This totally interferes with what I had planned. Files. Right, you. I've actually got a file already, I do. Right. that's going to have to. We'll wait for the seat to dry. Grumpy. I still don't know whether it's bit. I can tell you right now, no one is even. Bigger concerns might get in the way of something if it's down here, but I can't. Alright. Now, hey, oh, after all that frustration, I tell you. That was a less than salubrious opening 15 minutes. Certainly this coffee, I tell you. Alright. Lank County. Some parts of this are very easy. You can get. Don't need them. There it is. There it is. Sizzle. Sizzle. Huh? Pretty reasonable thing. Have the tail nearby now. I've noticed. Yeah. There's a bit of a gap there. So what I'll do, I'm going to go right the way it comes back. It might be well served to do. In fact, this is probably a better angle for everything in this particular, by virtue of the fact I'm trying to mask off the bottom, aren't I? Oh, 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 oh. Like different angle, perhaps. So you'd think that I'd be able to get a better line on most of the bottom from this position. And this we will now do. Now, we can. I'll check the time after that, and what we'll do is see about. Depends on how long it's taken me. It's taken me 20 minutes, which, like, is not at will. should be able to have another crack at getting those wings onto the fuselage. I'm most grumpy about the fact it was not fitting properly. Be that as it may, grumpy as I like, doesn't really change the fact that it needs to be addressed, now, does it? So, we will now do again. Boom. That. So let's do it. The front of the wings should be a fairly straightforward op. Engines may be a little tricky. And the reason for that is A, there's bits glued on the side here. I can see I'm going to take at least some of them off. Never mind. Geez. Then, but yeah, when that's done, got a little bit on the fuselage. Yeah, these are the things. Now, what I'm going to speculate about, I know what I'll do. So I'm just working something out for myself. Move it like that. I know what we can do to make up some time if necessary. And start on the interior of the Tempest canopy. Trim that a little. Alrighty, we're getting there. Now, trying to think. I do that sometimes, you know. True. Don't listen to what other people tell you. Nah. Better serve being a little shorter than too long. to doing up to the. Oh, right. Next, last little turn. Then really, I think I'm doing the engines. I'm probably best off doing it from the other side, so to speak. Ah, hey, thanks, man. I had a major travesty with the Tempest, but that's an easy fix. I was trying to get the wings in and I knocked the seat out. It was, for fuck's most frustrating, but I'm letting the chair settle before getting the wings back on. The blank will hopefully, if I get all the masking on, um, I'll be. Don't know if I'll be starting to paint it today. I might. Yeah, we'll go for time. Go visit my mum. I'm actually going fishing this afternoon. How you been anyway? Good? All right. All right, there's that one. Um, I'm a bit sick. Oh, that's not good, dude. Never mind. Get well. What are we fishing for? Today, carp. We ordinarily fish for brim. Now, the brim that you get in Australia are different to the brim you get in. You're in the US, aren't you? Um, different brim. As a saltwater estuarine fish. Me and my mate generally are very good at catching them. We catch some quite substantial ones. Um, pretty regular basis for that matter. But carp are a freshwater fish. It's a bit different. You can catch them, however, like in the Adelaide city, in fact, which is probably where we're going to be fishing. Um, it's just a nice, easy little trip for me and my mate during the week. Yeah, Northern Michigan, say the US. Yeah, okay. So yeah, anyway, carp in this instance, they're pretty much in plague proportion in Australia, like most introduced species end up being. Um, doesn't matter what animal you're talking about. Look at humans when they get introduced into a country. Oh my God, just everywhere, aren't we? Yeah, but be that as it may, now we're starting to get some progress. Next, but yeah, anyway, that's what we're going for, carp. Um, hopefully you latch onto a decent sized one because I know there's some quite big ones where we're going, and they will give you a bit of daring do. Okay, yeah, that's freshwater stuff, isn't it? Perch, yeah, we get a form of what's called perch here, um, in freshwater. Our native one is what's called. Hang on a minute. That's how. What's this? Just excuse me, I'm getting distracted here. Why is that not? Wait, wait, that's not right though. Right. Have I been using this so effectively and suddenly it's not? What the hell? There we go. What was it? What's the drama? Hey, cool, blimey. Um, normally an estuary. They're not really the ocean, but salt water. Um, yeah, that's in the province I live in, province or state. It's more of a salt water thing. There's not much inland water in Australia. Um, so generally speaking, we're looking at we do what most Australians will do is saltwater fishing. Um, we're no different in that regard. Um, we'll be going out on Saturday as well. Saturday we'll go for our usual saltwater bream, um, which are you got to go really light line. Got to go for best results. You get go weightless. I tell you, they're as a fish goes, they will fight tooth and that's what you want. Let's face it. We don't trivia time, buddy. We actually don't get gators in Australia. We only get crocs. I know, pedantry, but yeah, we actually don't get gators. And where we are in Australia, we don't get any gators at all. That's only up north. I'm in the south. Um, and as for sharks, not where we fish. um, being an estuary, the sharks don't come in. It's a pretty small, or at least it's a small estuary. Generally speaking, they'll avoid it. Up north, you got bull sharks. That's a bit of a different story. And they will come up water, but we don't get bull sharks. Our shark in our area, most commonly, is actually probably the bronze whaler. In truth, um, which isn't a very big shark. We get great whites. Um, there was a pretty nasty great white attack a few years back. Wow, was it that long ago now? But yeah, we get great whites, but they don't come close. Well, not often. But my bigger concern is bull sharks, which we don't get in this state happily. Because of course they'll just swim upriver and yeah, all goes badly after that. Gonna have to go for another bit of tape just to tidy that. Yeah, look, yeah, most of our, we don't get many land-based predators. Um, although here's something. Um, I remember because a mate of mine, actually from New Zealand, but he moved to Canada, which is not far from Michigan, I believe, to work. And he was telling me how with bears you have to um, make sure you wear a bell on your backpack when you go for a hike through the forest because, well, that way you don't, the bears will hear you coming and they'll go away and you're safe. If not, there's no guarantee that you won't catch a bear by surprise, alarm it, and it will tear you a new one. And when a bear tears you a new one, of course, you're torn a new one. Walleye salmon, we generally, the closest we get to that is, as far as at markets, is pink salmon. We actually get farmed from one of the other states, a place called Tasmania. Tidy. Anyway, and based on the taste of that, pretty yummy. But yeah, anyway, like I say, he was telling me how you got to wear a bell to scare the bears off, and when you go camping, you put out a bear bag because that way, well, the bear will eat the food of that. If you wear clothes that smell of food, well, they'll tear you apart, not through any nastiness, but because they're looking for food. And how every now and again, in the same way that over here someone gets taken by a shark, someone will get taken by a cougar. I'm hearing this shit, I'm going, for fuck's sake. Really? Anyway, shortly after that, I actually bumped into a guy from Canada. You have some fucked up wildlife. What do you mean? My mate had told me. He said, well, it depends what you're used to, doesn't it? What do you mean? Well, your nation has top 10 spiders, does venom, top 10 snakes. And even on the list, basically, Australia's credentials for having lots of nasty animals. And I'll tell you free of charge, we don't need land-based predators because our roos will do you a nasty. They really will. So will some of the other ones. Actually, Casselberry, watch out for them. God damn. Anyway, and as he listed out the reasons he thought Australian wildlife was fucked up, all I could really do is go, And, yeah, it is very much a question of what you're used to. Now, I just realised something I need to check with my masking here. This might be very, very important. Give me a moment. Okay, all is well. Now they've got to be brown. I was wondering if I needed to actually tidy up them, but no, that goes all the way out. All is well. Ooh, that I couldn't tell you, mate. My mate lives in Vancouver, if that helps. I think it's actually on the island he lives on. But yeah. The other one he told me about that had me going, for fuck's sake, was that was the difference between a grizzly polar bear. Basically, he said that, look, grizzly kills someone. Probably been alarmed in some capacity or whatever. Someone's got in the way of the cubs or whatever. We all know the drill. And that at that stage, not much to be done about it. Bear will do its thing, and there we go. We said polar bear kills someone. Most probable cause is because they're viewing somebody as food. I'm going, Jesus. That's scary shit, man. Yeah, we got some, I believe, Australia. Now, note, there is a storyteller's note with this statement. Whilst the venom of the Australian snakes is the most deadly, as a snake our snakes don't kill as many people purely because of the lack of human interaction. If you consider that a cobra in India has a far, far better chance of human interaction than a taipan in Australia in the middle of the Simpson Desert, you can pretty clearly join the dots on that one. But on a venom basis, the Australian ones are apparently the worst by a long way. But yeah, like I said, they're not by no means the deadliest. I believe the deadliest is in fact, just the cobra straight out as far as numbers of deaths. It's a bit like, I guess I'd liken it, to the bull shark in terms of the great white will kill you. Well, sure, but it's not like they're not in as many areas where humans actually go. You got to be offshore a bit. Yeah, they will kill you, but you're pretty safe. You can even swim with great whites. Bull sharks, fuck off. No, they are just wrong. They will go hard, and they go into all sorts of places because they can go up into fresh water. A place in Brisbane, an area called the Sunshine Coast. You don't go into the canals because there's bull sharks in them. That easy. Now that's because we've got a bit of overlap on stuff. We should be okay to paint that now. Few little bits along here. Then we'll be good to go. That'll be a bit sweet now, won't it? Yes, it will. Now, it's probably good. Right now, in a minute, I'm going to go and freshen. I know why that. What the hell? That operate? Measured it out. See, steering, mate. Yeah, look. I mean, I can completely understand that. Look, sharks actually aren't that bad. It might sound like a strange thing to say, but generally, you're safer crossing the road. Oh no, you're safer from sharks than you are crossing the road, statistically. They really won't. Uh, now we just. They really won't do you any major nasties. Um, no, I'm just not quite sure how. There's a gap there that needs to be black, but it's deal with that. I know. What's the gap? Do that. I'll just have to tidy up the line of whatever colour we've got going there. That'll work. Yeah. Anyway, I believe part of the trick with sharks, if you want to swim with them, some people do, um, is so long as you know their behaviour. Like with a great white, I believe if it starts showing you it's the underside of its pectoral fins, it is. Time to get the fuck away. It's starting to get a little pissed. But if they don't, if you're the other big tip with great whites, if you've got scuba gear, go to the bottom. They are a ambush attacker. They tend to come from the bottom up. Now, also, if they don't know you're a mammal, you're a lot safer. Purely because, yeah. But yeah, if they don't know you're a mammal, they'll probably leave you alone. Just bear in mind that's what they feed on. Yeah, well, particularly, look, let's not be shy. There are some cultures that just should not be allowed to drive on the road. I don't want to say which ones they are on the live internet channel. I think there are some that just have you going, oh my god, oh my god. Now, we're starting to get there. Now, get this done. Guess it's the blue tack time for the cockpit. And yeah, that's next. All that. Blue tack time for that. Winning. Actually, I might just check the other side for more tape. Do the taping first, then it's just the blue tack. First, I'm getting a coffee. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, hey, cutie guy, how you doing? Yeah, Justin just talking to that cutie guy on Twitch. As you can see, we're getting on with the masking. We're pretty much almost done, in fact, with the masking. Now, how much do I need to... Huh? Right, okay. So, this one is put on the tail. And all right, now. Over this one. Bit. This bit. Get a thin bit. Couple of thin bits. Oh, must be getting very close now. There was much rejoicing. Put this one. Right. I'll get thinner one. This is toothpick. There. So, I don't want to put feet there. We'll come back to that. Now, the random piece of exposed paint. Once all this is on, next step will be pre-coat. Tape, so that's all good. Ah, I tell you guys, I tell you. Don't know what I'm telling you, but I'm telling you something. All right. Then it's blue tack time. Dee, 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 dee. External plus the tape root. Everyone. Here we go. Now. Jesus, Las Vegas. Jesus. Sorry, I should... There. Then it's project. Now there's something else actually I need to check. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. First, right. All right. Now, next. That's what I was going to check. Doesn't give us the color of that there, but give me a moment. Lancaster instructions are alright. They may need to do a bit of masking there as well. We shall see. No, that's... Oh, that's black. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we do need to do that. Although... Rubbin. Okay, now it would appear that this area here is actually meant to be black, so I need to mask that off as well. Okay, now I know what I'm going to do. I have it. Oh, hello. No, not really. Excuse me a moment. Yeah, we've got there's 3 model shops in the city in which I live, so we're reasonably well positioned for that. They get all the main anyway. They get all the main manufacturers in. In fact, they get, well, as far as I know, they don't. I don't see any that don't get in. And they you can order stuff in if you need, of course. I have done in my time. Actually, was to me it did take a bit of time to get in, but that was because there was one other thing on my okay. Just having a further look at my paint setup as to what it needs to be. Yeah, so but that was because of COVID stuff. But generally it's pretty good. No, mate, that was me. Oh, I see the sex bots are hitting on YouTube. Was that a fart? No, that was me blowing my nose, mate. As I always say to people, I should always let them know that I've blessed my nose, otherwise they think I might have been attacked by a savage moose. If there's an animal I have reason to believe can be highly scary, moose. I believe because of Rocky and Bullwinkle, everybody seems to think that they will go around pulling rabbits out of their hat, but instead they will ruin your day. That's all coffee time. Yeah, cutie guy. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, man. Gonna be on for about another 25 minutes to at least get this done. I had some problems with the Tempest earlier, which we will get onto it directly. But that's okay. If I can get all the masking on the link done, I'll be happy. Happy if I have a mouthful of coffee right now. Oh yeah. Actually, here's another interesting animal one for you. I'm rather fond of animals. Um, I used to grow papers. This is vaguely relevant. And a guy I used to work at one of the servos I dropped off papers at Zimbabwe. I almost hit a roo up in the hills that night, one night, and I was telling him about it. I suppose it could be worse. Deal with lions and stuff. The lions aren't that big a problem. He reckons if you get your way, you're driving down the road, blocked by a lion, what you have to do is wind down your window, clap your hands, go, yeah! They'll probably leave because they know of humans death. Did your bigger problem? Oh, I've got a couple of quick questions from two people to ask you. No, I've got to go see my mum, do a few things for her, as I do. Now tomorrow being Thursday, I might be on for longer than 2 hours with a bit of luck. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, anyway. But you reckon this guy from Zimbabwe reckoned that his the bigger problem you had was actually buffalo and wildebeest. They don't move. You're going to get an argument with 1,000 pounds of animal. The answer is yeah. I think that's the point there. Anyway, wow. Amazon. Look, dude, they can be a wee bit evil, can't they? Yeah, and you know what the sad reality is that's going to become an increasingly common tale. The small businesses getting squeezed out by internet. In fact, even big businesses copping it a bit because why go out? Why do anything? Well, leaving your four wall. Almost there, guys. One more piece of blue tack, and I can start airbrushing that. Hopefully, I can start prepping it, and then yeah, you get. All right. That's actually pretty satisfying all on its own. What's a little bit there? There will be much rejoicing. Oh yeah, yeah. I get the time zone thing. Of, well, here we're a day ahead. So pretty well. We're not a day ahead. I know it's actually evening for you guys at the moment, isn't it? It's morning here. Actually, no. Now it's early afternoon. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why because it's early afternoon. There's limited time, of course. And the other thing about where I live is that Adelaide, that's the city, whilst it's the state capital, it's actually, guys, nothing more than a big country town. Indeed. Just Hobby Lobby. Uh, um, but yeah, anyway, the bottom line is that what was the bottom line? I was getting distracted by all sorts of things then. What was the bottom line? Uh, was to do with time zones. Yeah. Now, we don't need to sound this any probably the winds. Perhaps. Bit on the wind. Be good. So, file. That's making a horrible noise, isn't that? Oh, blimey. Ah, there. Right. So, we'll need perhaps probably a bit on both sides. Let's see how we go this time, guys. I'll get there yet. Tell you. There are other ways this could be. Right. Now, fitting much more nicely. That much is definite. Getting upward elevation at the back. So clearly an area, a thing for the back to be addressed. So yeah. Might hold if I just push it in like that for that method. Less than ideal. But the problem I'm getting, I'll zoom in and show you. See quite easily there. There's a lump at the bottom. That. What I'll do, put it in. I may need to go for some putty action on the final now. Drill. Let's do it. Well, at least then that'll be done. So, glue. Then, to start prepping up the interior of the there we go. Like to change a part like one part. Right. Ah, Aha! Ah, and it's actually on the almost on the correct line. Hold that. I think we'll get the correct line on the undercarriage. Oh, hang on. Sorry, mate. Thank you for letting me know. I'll zoom out. Okay, the wing is fitting correctly. Get a little nicer on this side. Is that just the way the line is presenting? Hold that up a little higher. Put a little. Oh. That's pretty good. All right. So now, next objective, once that's all dried, well, I can make a choice here. I can either put the pilot in or not. It is an option. I'll see how I go. Regardless, after I'll be putting the yoke in after the pilot, because otherwise he's only going to get knocked out anyway. No, this is a Hawker Tempest, and the gun bays are from a Typhoon. The Airfix Tempest kit doesn't come with gun bays, so I figured I'd put some in. Actually, the two Typhoons because and there's a bit of surgery that was required to get it all achieved. But ultimately, in a Typhoon, the gun bays are up here. They go either way. It's ammunition rack, cannon, ammunition rack, cannon. Whereas you can see on a Tempest, you've got the two cannons in the middle, so I've had to slice them apart, and the actual ammunition racks are longer. So that required a bit of work on it. But now, actually, you know what I can do now that I've got those on? Give me a pretty obvious option, in fact. Aha. I need to this. Okay, there, Typhoon. These are Tempest. Now, the reason I got Typhoon stuff in there is that I was using panels from a Typhoon to make a correction. When I first took the panel out on the Tempest, got a bit too vigorous with it. Yeah, you'll see that there's actually a little bit of plastic there. When I first it was my first ever crack with a power tool. I got a bit overzealous. Took out too much. I didn't fully understand how it operated, basically. Anyway, once I got it right, took out another tool to get that little portion there put back in. Boom. Now, these, as we can work out, are our tail bits. Now, I'll probably do... do I want the side fin? Doesn't really matter, does it? Now, hang on, um, These are the bits you put on if you want to have the Tempest configured for flying. I'll use them for masking. Of course. All right. Now, something I will point out with this as well, made a bit of an error. Not a bad one, must be said, but an error. Whereby I painted some of these, but that was one I replaced. But I painted them and I realised after the fact that I'm only going to need to do touch-ups on a many. So, and I'm better served painting them on the wing. The next time I try something like this, choose to, be a bit of extra work you give yourself on a kit. I'll tell you that free of charge. The do them in situ. That's my advice. Yeah, if you want to do something with that ilk. Once I've got these in, we will. I'll probably want tomorrow. Being longer to checking on instruction moment. Uh, there's actually a little tiny little blip of stuff there that is actually meant to be there. Not the stuff on the back. All right. So, got a P on it. It does. How cool's that? Check this. They've given little letters on the. Don't know how well you can see that. It's got a P. Oh, there you go. P. Port. Have to hold that. Yes, the starboard. Oh, that's a bit clever. I'll see the pretty snug. Oh, they are snug. But snug is often a good thing. Let's not be shy. Now there's a little bit of a very minor part. Okay. Okay. Make sure that one goes in just as nicely. The rather lucky. That's it. I might need to hold that all. All right. All of that will then, whoops. All of that will then raise the question, do I want to put the rear one in or want to wait? We shall see, kids. We shall see. Probably wait. Because experience to rush these things and waiting for little bits makes it a bit easy. the glue. Overall, happy. Now, given the way they're sitting, tail fins may well be going on. Or the tail rudder. Will come together very easily. I'm doing it. Executive decision. It's got a lot. Okay. Right. Uh, he left the port. All right. Now, this one. Alrighty. Bit of sanding. Bit through tilt on the off. Pretty nicely. Gotta say. Pretty good. That's without glue. Alright, we're doing it. Leave that there to so that it doesn't have to sit on the desk whilst dry, and then I shall wind the stream up. Pests. Boom. Happy. Joy. So it's been a really productive stream overall. We've gotten oh, gotten a lot on Tempest done, and I'm pretty happy about that. We've got the Lank masked. Now, tomorrow, over the next couple of days, I'll be painting the Lancaster. I won't do that on stream, only because I can't get a view of what's being said conversationally to me while I'm out in the shed. Tomorrow, I don't know. I might do work on the Tiger tank. You never know. Have I ever worked with? I have used Mr. Surfacer, and I was quite happy with them. What I found my take on it. Excuse me, I'll switch the light out and get the camera moved. I found it to be when I first put it on, I thought, oh shit, it's gone a bit thick. But what it did really well, I thought, was that once it was on and dried, you could almost tell it was almost like it wasn't there. You could tell it was, but it was nice and smooth, and I was very happy with it. That was my take. Give it a burl. You might not like it. I did. That's pretty much the nuts and bolts I have on that one. Anyway, as I said, that's me done for today. And I'll be back tomorrow. Now, as always, it's time for my usual spiel. First-time viewers, time for the magic button. Follow, like, subscribe. You all know the drill. And for those wanting to track me down on other platforms, I am Rob the Builder on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Discord, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And again, I'm going to hit you with the magic words. I'm sure you know they're not Shazam. They are not abracadabra. They are. Follow, like, subscribe. Boom. What can I tell you? Anyway, guys, on that note, sound's dropped out. What the hell? Hang on. No, my sound should be okay. No, my sound's... Anyway, I'm winding the stream up. As I said, I will be done. I'll be back tomorrow. Same kit time, same kit channel. Justin, I'll have to type you a message. Sound should be there. But yeah, okay. I'll catch you guys later. Oh, it's back? Okay, well, I'm off anyway, Justin. As I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Usual little line, same kit time, same kit channel, and I will catch you then. It certainly was. I don't know what to tell you, mate. Never mind. There we have it. Anyway, see you guys.